You are powerfully welcome to this channel. This is episode 58. I told you in episode 57 that we are going to look at the condition for perpendicularism in coordinate geometry. So today we want to look at condition for perpendicularism. For two lines to be perpendicular to each other, the product of their gradient must be equal to -1. That is, M1, M2 must be equal to -1. Let us now prove this condition beyond reasonable doubt. I am going to use two methods to prove this condition. Method 1, assuming that we have a line. Let's call this line M1. We have another line. Let's call this one M2. So now we want to show that the product of these two, when they are at right angle to each other, is -1. So let's take the gradient of the first line. Let's assume that we pick a point from here. Let's pick a point from here and table it with this. This is perpendicular to this. Now we know that along this side, let's take this one as our reference angle. This is Y. We have +1 here, while this one is -B. So our gradient 1 is now change in Y over change in what? X, which is change in Y minus B over change in X. We have A, opposite over adjacent. Now this is the hypotenuse. Now from here we keep this one then as M1. So let us now take a line from here. Let's assume that we take a line from here. Take a line from here. Good. So we take a line from here, assuming that this is also what? 90. So we take our reference angle from this place. So if we take this one, let's assume that this one will be -A, while this one will be this one will be -B. So this is our reference angle. So that means M2 will now be equal to the change in Y also over change in X, which is -A, because they are on the negative side if we take our coordinates on this pattern. So if we take our coordinates that way, we know that that one will be negative side. At the same time, down the link we have the negative side. So from there we can now say that okay, minus B, because of that side that we are taking that. So if we now take M1 to the product of M2, we are going to have it as -B over A multiplied by -A over -B. Minus we cancel minus. A we cancel A. B we also cancel B. So we have -1. Therefore, the product of two gradients to be perpendicular to each other, their product must be equal to -1. So thank you for staying tuned to this channel. We still need you to share it more and subscribe to our channel. On the next episode, which is episode 59, we are going to look at the second proof to show that the product of the two gradients is equal to -1 if they are perpendicular to each other. Thank you so much. God bless.